Okay, I made 4 journals this week. I just did a video on the first 2, which have a similar theme, making the house a home. And these 2 I also finished this week. They both have file folder covers. And this one I'm calling About a Boy because it has this neat picture of a little boy. This is a picture I actually found in a thrift shop in a shoebox. He's walking on the beach, and you can see he's looking at his reflection in the wet sand. I just love that picture. I've scanned it so I can use it again and again and again. And so this is attached to one of those old green file folders with some brads and stitching. And then it has a Velcro closure. And the inside, I use fabric on the inside. And I love doing that because, see, you get this soft, fuzzy edge all the way around. I always, after I get it down to size, I put it in the washing machine and wash and dry it so that the edges get really nice and soft and fluffy. It feels so nice. This is actually my kitchen curtain material. Although since we moved, I don't use those curtains anymore, so it was my kitchen curtains. Now it's just fabric I can use in journals. And I thought it went well with this Tim Holtz paper. This is just one signature, by the way, and this one's small, about 4 by 6. So that's some stamping I did on some parchment paper, and I just stitched it down here to the beat paper. I was trying to make this one not too girly so that a man could use it too, so I kind of wanted to cover up some of that pink. On this side I put an envelope, and inside is this. I found this photo also in that shoebox of old photos. What I love about it is if you look at it carefully, you'll see the lady's head is cut off, but like the dog is the center of attention here. So I put a little crown on that dog because obviously whoever took this was taking a picture of the dog, not the lady. This is a copy of a page from an old book I got from Pam, which had some neat old furniture and stuff on it, and sculptures and statues and stuff. Really liked the way those looked, and so I printed them on some just buff-colored paper. This is just some washi, or not washi, but paper from Nepal with some stamping, a fish image on there. So here's a little corner tuck spot. It flips up with this little picture of a bird, and this is a page from a children's book. It's about a bird. So it's a little poem. And one of my business cards. Some of that old wallpaper I got. So here I added a library pocket that I collaged and put a little spray ink on, and here's the library card too, which I put some ink on it also, and a little napkin collage. Paper sack with the image from a children's book. Some handmade paper, a bird stamp on some thin paper, I think it was parchment maybe, and then I just stitched around it. Vellum. This was the inside page of an old book. I really thought the paper was so pretty, but the corner of it had been torn off, so I made a little patch out of this piece of wallpaper and stitched it on, and then I just put a little stamp right there. So it was nice to be able to salvage that beautiful old paper. This is some vellum that my sister gave me. That's just this beautiful colored vellum. The sheets were just the right size for this book, so I decided to add one. So I had 2 pieces of sheet music, and both of them were kind of small, weren't quite the right size for this book, so I stitched them together, and then that kind of left a little pocket here at the top. So this is just an ad from an old book for some kind of cure-all medicine, only 50 cents. And this is kind of like almost a camouflaged hidden pocket. Some note paper. A page from that same children's book. This one's called A Boy's Song. And just put some little stars on there. I love this little, it's kind of poem, I guess. So there's the rest of the sheet music, and I did put a little tape there to reinforce the top of this one. So just a scrap from my beat dyed paper and another one of those cards I got. I think they're called Lomo cards. So that just, the pocket ends right there because that's where it's stitched. That just fits. Some more of that page I got from Pam with the, this is like some kind of a tapestry or something. And there's the rest of that paper. It's just kind of a scrap I had laying around. Thought it would look okay in here. One of those seed envelopes from Target. And inside I just made a little tag to go in there. It's just a collage tag. A couple of stickers. Kind of looks nice because this makes a nice frame for it. Like that. So that's it for that one. Oh, yeah, and then there's this one. So this one, this is also a file folder journal. It's a little bit bigger. I think it's about 8 by 4. I like that size. So I added an elastic cord here, which is attached right inside there is the knot, which worked out well because it's kind of in this pocket here. So the cover is collage, and I used these Jane Davenport rub-ons. I've had them for a while. I just had a few left, so I thought I would go ahead and use them up. So there's one there. That's part of the set. And this was part of the set also. One signature. So the collage the front and then fold it in to make pockets. And here's just this postcard I got. These are from some papers that I ordered along with some other stickers and stuff that I got from AliExpress. I thought the images on here were really nice. Very vintage looking, although they're not. And some beautiful paper I got from Dee. This is washi paper. Really nice quality. And made a nice pocket here for a tag I made. Oh, this is was a brochure I picked up for a wildflower show that was held here in Oregon somewhere, and just made a nice back for this tag. So that fits in there. So this, the theme of this one is kind of artistic. I had some of those old art books that teach you how to paint, and so I put a page from that in here, and then so I clipped on just a piece of watercolor paper. It's really nice, heavy Arches watercolor paper. And some writing space. And since the format of this book is kind of skinny, I was able to use writing paper and then just make a lot of fold outs to give more space. This is from a book about different kinds of velvet, and an art picture, which is a nude, so I'm not going to show you the rest. So another fold out page, and then I put little tabs on here made from postage stamps. This is from a Currier and Ives book. This one is, the title is Married, and there's another one in there called Single, which is kind of cute. So here, a pocket with an old postcard. Yeah, that's the other side of the page, which wasn't very interesting, so I just went ahead and turned that into a pocket. Another fold-out page. A page from an Aubrey Beardsley book of prints. This is one of his prints. Another fold-out page. This is a page from an Art Deco book. So Art Deco furniture. Look at that beautiful chest of drawers. Another fold-out. It's a pocket. And this is just a journaling card, but I thought it was kind of neat. It's musical anecdote. This is a page from my Ansel Adams photography book. I like the pages from there because it does have a beautiful print from one of his photographs, but then lots of blank space too. See? So you can write on there. Same with that Beardsley book. It has lots of white space. So this page, this is the center, and this is a painting here from a book I got about classical music. And so it has lots of albums, like, you know, Bach and all kinds of different, Mozart, and so on, classical music. And then this is just a little piece of Tim Holtz scrapbook paper, but I liked the way that fit there. And the center is there. There's some more record albums, more from the Beardsley book. A playing card, and just a couple of pages from a book. Oh, this is from The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, which I have about 3 copies of that book. I love it. I love the pictures. So I have it in different sizes so I can take it apart and use pages in my journals. Interesting little print that was in I think it was in another art book I have too. I liked the kids playing. Another fold out. More from the Art Deco book. And a layaway envelope I got from Dee. Another Beardsley print. This another one of those seed envelopes. They make great holders for pictures. I thought this was a cute picture. These 2 kids. Oh, there's so I showed you Married, this is Single from the Currier and Ives book. Just relaxing by the fire. Oops. So a postcard with a boy running, a drawing by Oner Damur, and then a little tag just from Tim Holtz paper. Put a sticker on the back that's kind of covering up the Brad, which is holding this little picture down. This has an art theme, so I thought she looked kind of like an artist. I've used that picture before. And one more fold out with a T tag on it. A tarot card. This one is the 7 of Cups. It all looks like a lot of good fortune to me. And then just an added little extra piece of bit of writing paper here with some of my stenciled tea-stained paper. And that's it. Oh, except for this tag. I think this is a picture of a mother and her daughter. And then, so I've had this little piece of a letter, which says, "Love, Mom." So I thought I'd tuck that in there Just a collage paper that I made. That's it. I like doing these elastic closures like this. I think I will probably do more like that, especially for file folder journals. Oops, tag. So they really work well. Okay, thanks for watching.